One of my passions in life is to study nutrition. I love nutrition. I have for years. I'm just a health geek. I love studying it. I'm always looking up something on my phone and learning new things, and it's just something that is just a passion of mine. I love learning about it and passing it along to other people. And one of the most interesting things that I learned, it was about 5 or 6 years ago. I was in psychopharmacology, which was probably the most interesting class I've ever had. You know, like I said, I'm a health geek, and to me that stuff is fascinating. But I remember the teacher mentioned one day how drinking coffee reduced your chance of alcoholic cirrhosis. And I was still drinking at the time. In fact, I remember I was pretty hungover at the time. And my attention, she definitely got my attention, and I sat up and I started paying attention. And she mentioned a whole list of different studies, which I've included links to in the description. And she started talking about how coffee reduced your chances of cirrhosis. And it was interesting because 1 cup of coffee a day reduced your chance by 20%. But the benefits didn't stop there. If you had 2 cups, it went up to 40% prevention. 3 cups, 60%. And you can keep doing the math. And I had never ever heard that before. I mean, up until that point, I could count on one hand the number of cups of coffee I'd had in my entire life. I mean, I'd always, been a tea drinker. My mom always wanted me to drink coffee with her, and I never did. But needless to say, I started drinking coffee after that and had continued that up until now. Coffee is so important, and it has hundreds of compounds. It's probably one of the most chemically complex, compound-rich food substances there is. Right up there with coffee. It's literally bursting at the seams with hundreds of compounds that we don't even fully understand how they interact with the body. And through these studies, they still don't understand how coffee reduces one's chance of getting cirrhosis. They thought for a while that it was the caffeine content, but tea drinkers didn't experience the same benefits. Even heavy tea drinkers didn't experience the same benefits. But even though we still don't fully understand it, I think it's obviously something you want to incorporate into your life. Even if you quit drinking, or if you've never drank before in your life, it's got such huge health benefits for you. I don't see why you wouldn't obviously drink coffee. It's great for preventing Parkinson's by raising dopamine levels and other actions. It's great for preventing cancer, reducing your chances of diabetes, dementia. I mean, I could go on and on about the benefits of coffee. But for me, the one that's most interesting is the one that hits closest to home. And I was always, I'm a worrier, and I think fear can be a good thing if you use it to motivate you. And even though I was an alcoholic and I drank, for years, that fear of what you're doing to your body was always there, and it weighed on my mind, and I was always trying to figure out ways to help myself. I didn't know it at the time, but I was engaging in this psychological defense mechanism called intellectualization. And what that is basically taking any problem or anything in your life and learning everything you can about it and looking at it from every possible angle. And by doing that, you gain power over your problem. And that's what I've done with my alcoholism, and it's been very empowering, and helped me, and most likely saved my life. And the things I've learned, like I said, I love passing this knowledge on to other people, and I hope you've learned something. And if you've enjoyed my video, please remember to like and subscribe, and thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.